Hey guys, so today Max, my Cybertruck, needs a bath. Now, I've had the Cybertruck for about 3 months, and I've had probably 3 or 4 nice TLC washes for Max. Uh, Now, there are several videos out there on YouTube that is telling you how to wash the Cybertruck, uh, and I kind of find them a little bit too extensive. Um, they're again very informative, but it's just too much preparation. Uh, I don't have a compressor. I don't have, I don't want to take it to a place and then spend another hour washing it. So to keep it simple, I try to do this at home, and I try to use as little supplies as possible. So with that in mind, let's see what I do. Okay, so when I first started washing the car, I used to just hose it down with a garden hose and put some soap, and that was it. But I found that I was leaving these blotchy patches and it was not quite doing a good job. So I ended up investing in a little bit of stuff. One of the first things was this foam cannon, which comes with a nozzle that you can hook up to your garden hose. And it also comes with one of these gloves that you can scrub the car with later. It's actually a very satisfying thing when you scrub the car. So I like that. And then people say you can use dishwashing soap, but I just use this car wash shampoo. Again, from Amazon. I think this was like 35 bucks. This was like $8. Um, and then I found myself going to gas stations for using their squeegees to kind of clean the windshield. And I found this on Amazon again, which can be connected, and uh, it's very useful for cleaning the huge windshield that the Cybertruck has. Windex and some paper towels for after the fact if you have any fingerprints left, that helps. And some glass cleaner. Now, the difference between why there's a glass cleaner versus Windex is Windex is actually not pH neutral. Now, I don't know if everybody knows, but pH is the index of acidicity or basicity, like how acidic or how basic something is. 7 is like the neutral. So water is like 7. If you go above 7, it starts to become basic. And Windex is about 10. So that's about, you know, on the basic side. Things like toilet cleaners, some of the other ones, they go down. They're like 3 or 4, so they're acidic. And of course, nitric acid and stuff like that, they're like 1 probably. So Windex is basic, which means it might affect stuff like, seals and rubber and some of the softer material inside the car. So it's better to get a glass cleaner that is a lot more forgiving to these other things around the glass. And then, of course, people talk about microfiber cloth and stuff like that. It's just a standard towel. You could probably pick one up from the Courtyard Marriott. That'll work fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And of course, I have a garden hose in my house. So I'm just going to use that. So let's see. With this, let me see how I can wash the car. As you can see, it's kind of yucky at this point. I don't know if it's picking up, but it's gone through a couple of long car rides and it's kind of dirty. So let's give it a car wash. So one of the nice things about this foam cannon is that the nozzle fits perfectly in this. So it comes as a set. So once you wash the car with water, you can just plug this in and it works beautifully. All right, so we're going to first wet the car with just plain water and wash it down. That gets rid of grimy stuff like this, sand, anything else that might scrub and cause scratches on the car. Because at the end of the day, it's all about hardness. If the crap on your car is harder then the car surface, it will scratch. It doesn't matter if this is bulletproof or not. So we're going to get that off. So we're going to put some soap on it using this foam cannon that I just showed you. I put about 3/4 water, 1/4 soap. That does a pretty decent job. Again, highly approximate, but does the job here. And once it's soaking for some time, maybe like 2 minutes, for me some time is pretty quick, we're going to use this to scrub the car down and then wash it off, and then spot clean with the Windex and the paper towel. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, before I do this, some of you might laugh at me, but I do put the car in car wash mode. I have no intentions of causing issues, and I have no intentions of testing out how that works. So if you just go to service, car wash mode, usually you want to start washing from the top because most of the stuff slides down, and then work your way down. A lot of people say that don't do this in the sun. Well, I don't have much of an option. As you can see, I don't have anything to cover this thing up. Well, it's a problem if it is a hot day and this thing starts to dry up on the car. But on a cool day like this, it's all right. While I scrub this car, I have a conspiracy theory. As soon as I wash the car, within a day or so, all the birds in the neighborhood somehow find this car and go crazy on it. And I bet you it's a conspiracy. These birds know that I'm spending so much time and energy washing this, and they're just out to get me. I bet you right now there's a bunch of birds up there talking like, "Hey Jim, look, he's washing his car again. Let's see if we can dive bomb it." Honestly, I like birds. They defy gravity. But there are days when I wouldn't mind them in a pot of soup with some carrots and celery. You usually start on the top and go down when you're scrubbing so that the dirt kind of doesn't go from one end to the other. Start washing from the top, let the soap melt away. I usually don't scrub the tonneau cover top. It's anyways going to get dirty soon enough. And there's nothing like a mirror finish up there, so just power wash is good enough. All right, time to use my Courtier barrier towel and wipe them up. It's gonna leave some spots for sure, but if I was going to get graded for this, I probably wouldn't make the entrance exam. This is okay. Now, when you wipe, you might see some patches, but just let it be, and it automatically disappears once the car is fully dry. I know I've gone and kept wiping it, but just if you let it be, there are times when it works out fine. You will see streaks around near the mirror. Sometimes you just have to go and wipe them again. And I usually lift the wiper up and just take the towel underneath it. And that pretty much does the wiper. The windshield is still wet, so the squeegee actually kind of works out well. Okay, so that's the basic car wash. Now I'm just going to go around and see if there are any fingerprints left. Might do spot cleaning with Windex and paper towels. Okay, so after searching the car, I didn't find that much fingerprints, but you will find spots like this. That's kind of still there on top of the hood. So I'm assuming this should go away with Windex. So let's try that. Now, one thing with Windex is that you don't have to wipe it dry. It usually dries streak-free, so that's a good thing. Okay, so I think that's kind of pretty much gone. So most of the muck looks like it's gone. If you look up the top sun roof, or well, the glass panel on the top, that looks pretty clean. This is getting dry, and to be honest with you, I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm probably going to take it for a quick car ride, and that's going to be like a air drying that's happening. The back is all done. Alright guys, so now for the $10 car wash. If you want to use the glass cleaner to get the glasses, let's get that quickly. It's going to be a bit tricky doing it with the camera on one hand, so I'm just going to do it for one window, and you can extend it for n equal to 4. So I just spray, and then actually smells of lemon. It's kind of interesting. Just kind of wipe this off. Now, I'm not going to put too much pressure here. I know the glasses are pretty strong, but that's the last thing you want to do, is break the glass. That's from inside. And then you can do it from the outside as well. I usually clean this panel too because there are a lot of people pressing this button. Yeah, and then just do that for the other windows. So that does pretty much cover the outside. The inside is again a very different story because you're gonna have, let's see if I can show you this, crappy mats, donut sugar, and oh my god, sunscreen. You see what I have to deal with? So this is going to be another video where I clean the insides. At the back has the same story. You got similar junk at the back. So this is going to be another video where I go in and clean this thing out again with minimal, hopefully minimal effort. So that was the car wash video of the outside of the Cybertruck. I'm going to make another video that does the inside. So stay tuned for that. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And all the stuff that I used, I'm going to leave links in the description. These are not affiliated links. I don't get any money. It's just so that you find these products easily. Use those links if you like, or go directly to Amazon. That's fine. But most of these products are from Amazon. Until then, bye-bye. See you in the next one.